Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 3v3 match on the map Open Warfare. I'm starting in the bottom right position playing as the Soviets. In this match I've got a teammate placed above me and I've got a teammate to the left of me, so I'm in sort of like quite a safe position. I'm still going to want to produce infantry though, because I'm going to want to send them to my teammate who's above me, because when you're in that sort of like middle position you can sort of get attacked by multiple enemies at once. So the thing to do is you need to send troops to them as soon as possible, just to help provide some defence, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And also going to be getting a little bit of scouting done, but as we can see Cyan's already doing that, which is really good because we need to get some visibility on that map. Now this map does have a lot of gems and ore. Because it has gems, we're going to be able to do a double war factory start before we build our second ore refinery. And I'm just having a little bit of a look around. So Cyan's got some good visibility to the right of his base, not so much to the left of his base. And you can see him building a pillbox there. Usually I don't build base defences near the start, because what it does is it does delay your tank production. I would build them if I did need them. For example, if I had a massive infantry attack incoming, I might build one, but usually I don't tend to, just out of, if it's just a precaution, which is what he's doing here. So right now I just saw that infantry come through, and unfortunately I wasn't able to destroy it, and I can't see where it's gone. But I'm just keeping an eye on Cyan because I'm just very aware that he could be attacked early on. But it doesn't look like they're doing any early infantry attacks, which probably takes the pressure a little bit off Cyan. And now we're going to be building our second war factory. Now I've made a little bit of a mistake here. What I'd been doing is I'd been building towards the middle, and what I should have done is I should have built towards the ore patch, which is to the right of my base. And I think I've remembered here that there is actually an ore patch there. So what I'm going to have to do is waste a little bit of time building extra small power plants, just to get to that spot, because what I want to do is I want to spread my ore trucks over multiple ore patches so that the ore lasts longer and I don't run out in the mid game. So a little bit of a mistake there because I've had to waste a little bit of time doing that, and now I'm going to be building my second ore refinery. And we're just having a bit of a look around. It's been quite quiet so far. We can see that Red and Cyan have done a little bit of scouting, so we can see what's going on in the different parts of the map. And now Cyan getting out some tanks, and I'm also building tanks as well. And you can see me just bringing them to the front, because what we want to make sure is our armies at Cyan's base. There's no good having it at my base, which is not going to get attacked. You always want to, if you've got a teammate in a forward position, you always want to make sure you've got more all your troops at their base. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this bridge. Just give us a little bit more, like, sort of give us a bit of a better defensive position, so there's less areas that the other team can come and attack us, although it does limit our options as well, but I think it's worth it in this game. And now I'm just having a look. So we've got, like, we have to keep an eye on the right position. I'm just going to get a bit more visibility in that, like, you can see there's that ore and gem patch, so we'll just get a little bit of visibility there. And I'm just now building a radar dome, because when it's like a map like this, where it's quite large and you've got a couple of allies in different parts, the radar dome just helps you take note of what's going on, and it'll give me an idea whether Red needs any help. And we can see there's a green man in our base. So what we'll do is we'll just destroy him, and I'm just having a look at those yellow tanks. They're moving to that right position, and that's just to defend the bottleneck, so I'm definitely not going to send my tanks to try and push them through there. I'm just building a flame tower just to defeat that guy. I could have probably produced infantry instead, but I decided to do that anyway. I'll make some defence later. But now green's coming down to Cyan's base. I've just put a little bit of a marker there just to warn Cyan if he's going for his base, and it does look like he's going for his base. I was wondering if he's going to go for mine there, and now it looks like he's going for the dive, and he's going for the construction yard. Cyan does need to repair, because that construction yard is going down quite quickly, and we're trying to defeat those tanks, but it's going to be very, very close, and it's starting to repair now. But is it going to go down? And it just goes down just before we were able to take out that last tank. So that's just a bit unfortunate there. I think we needed to get that repair repair function on just a little bit earlier, and that could have been saved because there was only one tank left there and it was killed like a second after that construction yard went down. And now we're going on the counter attack, but we can see that green have a good number of medium tanks there, and also yellow as well. Because what you want to do is, if anyone wastes a lot of tanks going for like a dive, what you can sometimes do is get them in a counter attack because they've used all the tanks up. Now what I should have been doing, I've probably done a bit of a misplay because I should have built a third war factory a lot earlier. Because you can see I've absolutely got a lot more ore than I expected. Considering that I only have 5 ore trucks on this map, I think there's just a lot of gems there, so I just miscalculated how much ore I would be getting in. But now I'm building a service depot, and the reason I'm building a service depot is so I can build an extra MCV. And that'll increase my building speed for buildings, and now I'm building that third war factory. And green are going to the top. I don't know, I think they're going to help defend because red's going on the attack now, and we can see yellow going to the right on the radar dome, and that's why I'm bringing my tanks through that gap. But green are coming back and they've got too big a force, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to pull back. But what I've managed to do is I managed to pull green away from their ally, and I've also managed to pull yellow away from the top right position because I think they're going to go for an attack down the right hand side. And let's see if they try to go over the bridge. It's yellow and green. Are they going to try and force their way over, or are they just going to go on a more defensive position? I think they're going on the defensive position, and red are in the top left of the map now.
Building. Construction complete.
And I'm just building a bit more defences around that position there. But now I'm getting my MCV up to the top, and what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to deploy it up here, and then I'm going to build Teslas at the other side of that bridge, and that'll just make it very, very hard for the opponent. It'll like give us a point where we can attack, but the other team can't attack us, because when you have Teslas at the side of like bottlenecks, then it works really, really well. So we're sort of like making this a safe position now, and it'll just reduce the places that we can get attacked. And yellow having a bit of trouble from Cyan there, who's going into the base, and now you can see Cyan's tanks have been destroyed, so yellow's going to go for the counter attack, but we're going to go for the attack on yellow's base, and green's having an attack, and green's having to defend on the top of the map. So let's see what we can do here. Yellow's got he's took some damage from Cyan. He's lost part of his base, so what we're doing is we're just trying to take out as many buildings as possible. And yellow are there, and yeah, I think Cyan's going to be in a bit of trouble here, but we might be in a bit of trouble soon because green are coming and they've got a large force of medium tanks, and we do need to be very careful because if we lose all this mass, then green will have a big force and yellow will have a big force as well, and they may be able to wipe us both out. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trading tanks with green in a big battle, because I'll just need to whittle green's forces down if possible. And what I'm trying to do at the moment is build over that gap just so I can get a Tesla coil at the other side, which I'm going to be able to do. And now this fight between green, it looks like we're about, I'd say green's slightly ahead at the moment. He does have quite a few tanks on low HP, but he's also managing to take out my tanks quite well at the moment. And what I'm having a look at is I'm looking at what yellow's got left, and we can see he hasn't got a construction yard. And so I'm going to go for the attack on that war factory just to reduce that building speed. Let's see if we can get a second war factory down. That'll mean that yellow only has one war factory left, and we're going to go for the third as well. But we can see now yellow coming in, and we're going to be able to get that third war factory down, because that's going to mean he's not going to be able to produce any more tanks. And I think it looked like it was going to go down there, but now yellow are attacking our base because our teammate Cyan is out of the game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to help him there because we were in a fight with green. And I shouldn't have built the power plant there. I should have built it at the top base. But what we can do is we can see a bit of the map now when we have a bit of power. And we're just trying to do whatever I can just to keep this base alive and just to buy time. Because even though I don't want to lose this section of the map, and red are on the attack, and they could take out yellow quite easily. And what I'm doing at the moment is yellow's he was taking out buildings, and if he kept on taking out buildings, what I would have done is I would have used my tanks in order to just slowly whittle away his tanks, but he was destroying some of my tanks there in the middle there. So now I'm going to build large power plants at the top base. And green going for the attack on red, but red is on yellow at the moment. And let's see, is red going to be able to, are those tanks going to be able to survive? Is he going to be able to destroy yellow's base? Because if he destroys yellow's base, then yellow's tanks are all going to go. And he manages to do it. So yellow is out of the game. And now this game looks very, very good for us because red's been able to defeat yellow. Green's still got a lot of tanks left, but he doesn't have much of a base left. And I think that, yeah, you can see there, red's managed to do a lot of damage here, and I think red's got this in the bag. Whatever I do now, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Let's have a look here. Green does have quite a few tanks, but red's got the bigger tank numbers, and he's going for the last building, and that is good game. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.